Hi guys, alright, so I'm back finally with another hair tutorial. It is this, just really voluminous, it has a lot of body, a lot of swing, that kind of thing. This is how I wear my hair all the time if my hair is down and straight, with Velcro rollers and a flat iron. So, also I wanted to say, the tutorial that I'm going to do on this, I have a very similar one, but with a curling iron to give a different look. It's my Texas Barbie hair tutorial. Put a link in the bottom bar. But yeah, so if you want to know how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so first thing, I normally section. I don't section for this. I just grab pieces and put them in the roller. So I'm going to take a big comb and just kind of comb through my hair all over to get any tangles out. And I have already put in my heat protectant. Now, since my hair is already very straight, I'm not really using the flat iron to straighten out my hair. It's more to just add heat to the hair. So sometimes if I don't have a lot of time, I'll just hit it all over with the blow dryer to get my hair heated up and then use the rollers. But today I am using the flat iron. This is just the Chi, their regular old flat iron. I have 12 of these purple Velcro rollers. I think they're 2 inches. I'm not positive. You can find them at Sally's, super cheap. And then I just use these little double prong clips. You can also find those at Sally's. All right, so the first thing I do is take a section on the crown of my head right behind my bang. Now obviously if you don't have bang or etc., you're gonna have to adjust this to suit you. So I'm going to take a section, rule of thumb, you don't want it any wider than the roller because it'll kind of fall out of the roller a bit. So I take this section, take my comb, I tease just a couple times at the root, then I take my flat iron and I just really focus from here kind of up, just really fast, slide it over my hair. And I'm not squeezing the flat iron completely as you would do if you were straightening your hair. Then I'm going to take the roller right away, bring it up to the end and roll it down. Because like I said, I'm just trying to heat up my hair a little bit. Now, obviously if you have more wave in your hair or something like that, you might actually want to apply pressure and straighten the hair strand before you put it in the roller. All right, so after I have this top one, I just split it right down the middle in the back. Doesn't have to be perfect. And grab a little side section here. Same thing, comb through this. Tease it at the root a bit, take my flat iron, take my roller, and roll it all the way down. Same thing on the other side here. And these sections don't have to be perfect either. Okay. So now I have this kind of triangle shape in the back. Now, for the rest of the hair, so kind of from my ears back, I'm gonna do the same thing. Same process, take a section of hair, flat iron it, roll it down. Everything all the way down. So I'm gonna show you what I do for the front here now. So I just keep my hair parted where I normally part it, take this section. Now I have kind of average amount of hair, so I only have to do 2 rollers here. If you have more hair, you might have to do more, etc. So I'm going to take this front section, tease it a bit at the root, bump it with my flat iron, and once again I'm rolling this straight down. Okay, so now for the other side, I'm gonna leave my bangs out since they're shorter. If I do have longer bangs, side swept bang, no bang, etc., I always roll those. I usually just take my section here, kind of a diagonal section. I'll do the same thing with the flat iron and roll them back away from my face to give this kind of like sexy movement in the front. But since they're shorter, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna kind of pull them out here and then exact same process. Grab a section of hair. Now, if you use bigger rollers than what I'm using, I think they do make a size or two bigger than what I have. The end result will just be even more loose than what I'm going to have. If you use a smaller roller, you are going to have it be a little bit more curlier. Okay, so now I have this front section done. All I'm gonna do is finish up the back, and then I will show you what it looks like when I'm all done. All right, so once I have all of the rollers in, this is what it looks like. Let me turn around just so you can see. Okay, so now what I do is just take hairspray, set it all over. This is Matrix Hard Lock. This is a really, really firm spray. I normally would use my Joy Mist Medium. That's my favorite hairspray, but I ran out. So I spray that good all over. Now I'm just going to let these set. Normally what I'll do is I'll put my rollers in my hair and then do my makeup. So they're usually in for 20, 25 minutes, I would say. Sometimes I leave them longer, an hour, etc. Sometimes if I only have, 10 minutes, I'll throw them in and only leave them in 10 minutes. And also, like I said, if you don't have time to use the flat iron and you just use the blow dryer and throw the rollers in, that will even give you a little bit of body. You're not gonna get as much body as you will heating them up, but you will get a little bit more than, just flat ironing your hair and going. Okay, so I have let my rollers set probably 15 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna take them out. There's not really a huge trick to taking them out. Just be gentle, because sometimes, obviously, since they're Velcro, your hair will get stuck to them. So I just loosely kind of pull them out. I don't tug. And I'm just gonna take them out all over. And you'll be able to see instantly how I have more lift with this. Okay, so while I was waiting for my rollers to set, I posted a picture on Facebook of me and my rollers, and Emilie Clark, if you're not subscribed to her, go check out her channel. She's fabulous. She said, "Oh no, those don't work for me," and put a unhappy face about the roller. My guess why some people, the rollers don't work, my sister-in-law said this too. If your hair is really long, I think Emilie's and my sister-in-law's, it's both like boobish. So envious. But anyway, if your hair is that long, you're just kind of wrapping it up in this roller and it's not really doing anything. So that is my guess is why it doesn't work for you. So if you have long hair, so sorry to you. Okay, so anyway, so I'm taking all of my rollers out. Now, after I have them out, all I do is just kind of take my fingers and shake my hair around to break up any roller marks that I might have, and just kind of to blend my hair all together. Sorry, I'm looking back there because I have a mirror. Okay, so this is it right after I take out my rollers. I'm not gonna do any teasing or anything because that little bit of teasing before I put the rollers in really helps. So you can see it just gives some great movement down here. It gives a little bit of bend, and this will hold for me all day. I mean, obviously my hair will flatten down a little bit. I'll have to tease throughout the day, but this kind of bend at my ends will stay. And then depending, on your layering that you have, etc., I don't know. Try if you have, my length or shorter, even a little bit longer hair. It's fabulous. So if you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.